Hello and welcome to this study series called Discovery, where we open the door to Christianity. Men and women are made for relationship. There's just something in our DNA that causes us to function better when we relate to one another, whether it's in groups of men, groups of women, or loving marriages. Relationships cover the whole spectrum of humanity, from relationships within the family to great friendships that have lasted from school days and throughout your life. Maybe workplace relationships or neighbours whom you've lived next door to for decades. Yes, there are those who choose to live isolated lives, and then sadly there are many who have to live on their own, but they still long for a relationship with other human beings. It has been said that loneliness can be a killer, and this further underpins our deep-seated need for a relationship with others. Relationships between Christians develop from the great example demonstrated by Jesus Christ. First, he modelled the wonderful relationship that he had with God as his Father, and he showed us that we too can have with God for ourselves. And then second, through his death and resurrection, Jesus restored the broken relationship between us and God, so that we can now know for certain a close bond that we can have with him for ourselves. In these studies, I hope you will see the thread of this wonderful relationship with God woven through the series, which I've known personally over the 40 plus years of being a Christian. This aspect of relationship was brought home to me very vividly not long ago, when I attended a 4-day Father's Heart School at King's Arms Church in Bedford. During that time, I rediscovered the wonderful relationship that God as Father wants to have with each one of us. My hope and prayer are that in working through these studies, you too will discover the personal relationship with God for yourself. Discovery has been written with two groups of people in mind. First, for those who've had no or very little experience of Christianity, and you're wanting to find out more about the Christian faith for yourself. And then second, for those who've recently become a Christian, you want to begin finding out more about the commitment that you've made in your newfound Christian faith. During each session, if you're part of a group, there'll be some questions that you can discuss amongst yourselves, and there are accompanying notes which give fuller explanation of each topic. But if you're viewing these videos on your own, why not take time to consider the questions that we raise for yourself? I do hope that you'll find the subjects interesting and that they'll go some way to opening up to you the whole spectrum of Christianity.